What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're back at the Capsule to talk to you about a 100-year-old soda brand. And maybe by the time you watch this, maybe even more than that. It's called A Treat, and look at the freaking, especially the can design here. I am in love with the look of these soft drinks. So we've got Big Blue soda, which is naturally and artificially flavored blue. We got Birch Beer Draft, which apparently is considered one of the best birch beers by Birch Beer enthusiasts. And then we've got the only seasonal release in the history of the company, Cranberry Ginger Ale. So just in time.
Hold that one up, the cranberry.
Cranberry Ginger Ale.
Wow. Is that a Christmas tree?
I think it is kind of forming a inadvertent Christmas tree.
Cool.
I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and give each of these a shot here. And we'll start with Big Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
So, Big Blue, I would assume, is blue raspberry flavored. The funny thing is that if you look in the 6-packs of A Treat, it's called Blue Raz, R-A-Z-Z. Oh my God. Oh my God, it smells like ice blue Kool-Aid. This is going to be my favorite. This is going to be my freaking favorite.
That is so blue.
It is Big Blue. So A Treat was founded in 1918 in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and in 2015 it temporarily went out of business for a couple months and then returned due to popular demand. So there were a couple months when it wasn't around, and as of right now I think they have 10 flavors, and these were the 3 most eye-catching. Everything else pretty basic. Does not taste as good as it smells, but it smells unbelievably perfectly great. It is kind of a blue raspberry-ish kind of vibe, actually.
It's also kind of got a blue cotton candy thing going on a little. Maybe.
It could, yeah. I could kind of see that. You know, considering it's 20 ounces, I mean, it's fairly low in sugar, 27 grams for a soda?
That's surprising.
Oh, for 8 fluid ounces.
Oh.
That makes sense. So there's 2.5 times that in the bottle.
It tastes thick.
It does taste thick, and that's a good trait. I like the thickness in a soda, because you're going to drink a soda, just do it. None of this like diet stupid stuff. Like, just, you're drinking a soda. You don't care about your health. And neither do we. That's why we're doing that right now. So, Cranberry Ginger Ale, we will do next. And man, that's just a good looking package once again. A Treat, I'm a huge fan of the 1982 style packaging that you have. None of this stuff has ever been updated, ever. Wow. Very heavy on the cranberry scent. It's got the perfect amount of soda carbonation as well. I think that's an important distinction to make. It's got a really good bubbly front to it in your mouth. You know, like the bubbles kind of hit you first. And I like that. Go ahead and give that a shot. Cheers, Ryan. I'm so confused, though.
I don't know why, but the first word that popped into my head was bowling alley.
Bowling alley? You think it tastes like being in a bowling alley?
Yeah.
You know, it's not that crazy. I don't really like it, and I don't really taste much cranberry or ginger ale. It just, like, the two flavors are almost canceling themselves out and just making a soft drink that I don't like at all. All right, this is the main event, and this can design is unbelievably beautiful. This is one of the best looking modern era cans I've ever freaking seen. It is A Treat Birch Beer Draft. Wow. And I am just in love. I love this thing. So at Redner's, where I bought these in Pennsylvania, 6 packs of the 12-ounce cans were $1.99, and the 20-ounce bottles were 79 cents. So definitely an affordably priced beverage.
That's a treat.
I can't wait. It is a treat.
Do you want to explain what Birch Beer is to people?
It's Pepto-Bismol in a can, but it doesn't help with your stomach issues. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, it smells like a really strong birch beer. And Ryan loves birch beer. So when I hit the road, I usually try to find a good birch beer for him. And sometimes birch beer is clear. This one looks like root beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's frothy too. It is like that draft style. They're on to something. Now, I haven't had as many different birch beers as you have. All of the ones I've had before are all store brand. But this is the strongest flavor. Like, it's the most pronounced birch beer flavor.
It's a bite. It's got the Barks bite birch.
It's
thing.
got bite. And it's got a really good creaminess to it, too.
It does, yeah.
This is nice. This is nice. I like this.
It tastes really
What do you
close
think?
to a root beer, actually.
It is. It's closer to a root beer than any birch beer that I've had. It tastes less like Pepto-Bismol than it does like root beer.
I agree. It's got a Pepto-Bismol finish.
Yeah. Oh, it's still in there. It is still in there.
Birch beer.
It's definitely a birch beer, but it's also kind of a root beer. Like, which I feel like could appeal to more palates than the birch beers that we've had that are in the clear, like the white birch beer that just means clear. Anyway, gimmick grade. I don't care if they're just fairly basic flavors. Because of the packaging, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10.
Whoa!
I do not care. I don't care that it's not even a gimmick. It looks freaking beautiful. I can't give it a perfect 10, but I can give it as close as I can get. 9.5. I am so happy, especially with that can. These things are beautiful. They belong in this collection. I'm so glad that in 2018 and 2019, this is what their soda looks like. That's just awesome. Now, Capsule Countdown, ranking the 3 flavors. I have to give third place to the just totally indescript flavor that's inside this bottle labeled as Cranberry Ginger Ale. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. It's, man. Bowling alley, whatever. Bowling alley in a bottle, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best insight, but
It's like
really,
dusty, wet taste.
it is. It's a dusty, wet taste. Well done. So 4 out of 10, third place on today's Capsule Countdown. Really, even a 4 out of 10 might be a little high. 3.5 out of 10. Yeah. And second place, another easy call. Going to give it to Big Blue. Big Blue has the best smell out of maybe any soda of all time because it smells like ice blue Kool-Aid, which is maybe the second best Kool-Aid flavor of all time besides Pink Flamingo. But the taste does not measure up to the scent. It's got a little bit of like blue raspberry kind of flair to it, but I wouldn't say that they nailed the flavor as well as like the sour Kool-Aid jammers that were blue raspberry flavored. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. Second place on today's Capsule Countdown. Not necessarily really recommending either of these, but I am gonna put a heavy recommendation on the Birch Beer. Number 1 on today's Capsule Countdown. It is less birch flavored than it is root beer flavored, and I like root beer and I like birch beer, so I can't really say that I'm disappointed by that. The frothiness is freaking off the chart. It almost tastes like a cream soda kind of thing. Like it's crazy. But the flavor is really good. The smell is good. And I just think it's a well executed birch beer. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. First place on today's Capsule Countdown. What do you think, Ryan?
Oh yeah, I like it a lot.
Second in it?
Yeah.
Would you go even higher on the grade, being a birch beer fan?
No.
Eight's fair?
It's good. Yeah.
Okay. Is it the best birch beer that you've ever had? I said it's the probably the best I've ever had. But is it the best one you've ever had?
I like a little less root beer in my birch beer.
Okay.
Personally.
Right.
But I do love root beer.
You do. So you would not go as far as to say it's the best birch beer you've ever had.
I don't think it's my favorite
Okay.
birch beer. But it's
But solid. 8 out of 10. And hey, at $1.99 for a 6-pack, if you're around at, the A-Treat distribution channels, I would still recommend going and picking it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. And until next time, of course, I'll miss it till I see ya. Cheers. I'm hitting that birch beer again.
nice.
Such a great can.